What stops a lot of people is they stop showing up, especially when times get tough, especially when moments get challenging. New problems are arising, and you are the one that's dealing with it because you keep showing up. Showing up is a main skill, because not only do you have to show up when things are not going your way, you have to show up knowing that things will eventually go your way. It's the eventually part, because eventually takes time. Eventually is not tomorrow. Eventually is not next week. Eventually is not next month. Eventually is in due time, because in due time, eventually you will be good. When I started my journey a long time, half a decade ago, I started my journey. And when I started my journey, I knew I wanted to be more. I knew I wanted to make a difference, and I knew I wanted to make some money. And I didn't understand how I was going to do this. I just believed that I wanted to do this. Growing up, I was raised in a single parent household, and my mom, who raised 3 boys by herself, raised 3 boys by herself. Which means we didn't have a lot of money to do, or we didn't necessarily have a lot of money. We survived, we was good, we was very appreciative of what my mama did. But we struggled. And then as I got older and start getting independent, start being grown, I get my own responsibilities. I start paying my own bills. And I start to recognize that I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. I'm still struggling like I was struggling as a kid. So how do I grow from this? How do I develop from this? How do I improve from this? You see, I had to learn that where you come from is always with you. And where you are going, where you have come from, where you come from is going to always stay with you. The reason why that's so important, because to get to the next phase, you have to know how to work with your past rather than let your past work against you and stop your growth.